Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. Today I want to do a little get ready with me with some Surratt products that I got quite a while ago, but I haven't got a chance to play around with them, and I don't have many things, so I'll mix it up with some of the other items that I also recently purchased from Chanel and etc. So if you hear me sniffle a little bit and I sound a little nasally, and that's because I fell sick. I just recovered, or I'm still recovering. I got sick so many times this year. One time during the trip, and then this particular one, I have to tell you something really funny about this one. I had to go and see the doctor because I was just falling ill and ill. I usually can fight it off, but this time, I don't know what it was. But anyway, I told the doctor, I said, do you think it's COVID? And the doctor said to me, COVID? Who talks about COVID anymore? Just take the antibiotics. Take the antibiotics, take the flu, take the cough medicine, sore throat medication. COVID's in the past. Just you let your body fight it off. I was like, hearing that from the doctor, but it, like I was like, oh, is it COVID? So the doctor's like, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So I sound a little nasally, but I thought if I sit around, I've been lying on my bed for 2 days, and if I lie on my bed anymore, I think I'm gonna get a backache. So I decided I can't really go out and walk about. So why don't I film a little get ready with me? Put a little makeup on this face so that I feel, or at least when I look in the mirror, I would look more human, even though I don't sound like one. So anyway, long story short, let's get started. I'm gonna use I got a few things, so let me tie my hair. I had some samples. So we have the Surreal Skin Foundation one. I've got 2 samples here. Maybe I'll give this a go another time. But I have the Dewdrop foundation. Now, I had 2 bottles of these a long time ago, and I decluttered it because it was really old, and I decided to get another sort of like a replacement, and in the color shade 3. So if you've not seen these Dewdrop foundations, they come in these really sleek looking containers. So this is new. Let me peel off the sticker. Okay, so then you know that it's a fresh bottle. Then you twist up the cap. Oh, did it just squirt out? It just squirted out. Okay, where's my tissue? Yeah, so the way you get it out of the component or the container is there's a little pump at the bottom, and you just press it out. Now, shade 3 was a color that I got when I was still quite fair, but I've been getting quite a bit of sun, so it's gonna look a little bit too light for me, but I will make it work with a little bit of bronzer. So here we go, squirt it out. Let me squirt it. It's brand new, so I'm not sure about this kind of dispensing mechanism where you press it, like it's like a little spongy thing at the top here. I guess it's good to get all the product out, but it's not the most efficient. Anyway, I'm going to use the brush that I got from the Sublimage foundation. I just did a video on that. I have been really liking this brush, but yes, you can see it is way too light for me, and I know it, but I got this when I was seriously so fair. Like, look at the color look at the watch, this watch color on my skin. This is what I was almost a month ago. But yeah, I went to the beach, I got so tanned. So a lot of the foundations that I have right now, they are way too light for me. But I've got to make it work because I don't want to go out and buy new darker foundations. So if any of you know what I can do to make my current foundation set work, even though I am so much fairer, I don't want to throw them out just because I'm tanner now. I don't think I will get darker than this. I'm back to not going to the beach. And even if I'm going to the beach, I am putting on a lot of sunblock. But anyway, the foundation is really nice. It is this dewy glow on the skin. It's very easy to blend, and it just gives you a really nice covering. Blurs out all these, imperfections, if you want to call them imperfections. I still call them imperfections. I know you're supposed to let your skin shine through, but they are imperfections to my eyes because they are pigmentation. They are all these awful things. But it evens out your skin tone. Oh my gosh, it's so white. It's like clown makeup right now. Yeah, so if any of you know what I can do to make all my foundations work without me repurchasing a whole bunch of new colors, because that just doesn't make sense. The way I'm doing it is I'm just, you know, using a lighter amount, and then once I'm done and I put my powder, I just take a little bit of bronzer and I just bronze up my skin. That's one way that I've been doing it. But if any of you know any other way, like maybe buy bronzer drops. I heard bronzing drops, they just add like a glowy glow to the skin. They don't actually add color to the foundation. So I don't know about that, but if any of you know, please give me some tips on how I can make lighter foundations kind of work for my slightly tanner skin. Ugh, it's awful. But that aside, let's just look at the coverage. It's so pretty. It's so like, it just gives this really nice glow without looking too like cakey. My skin's just, okay, besides, you know, me being tan, my skin is also suffering from being sick. You know, when you're sick, everything is just already I'm dehydrated. It's extra dehydrated. So it's just so nasty, which is why I thought, you know what, let's do something. Let's do something to make me look and feel a little better. And then here I go putting a foundation that is way too light. Around the area where I have bigger pores here, I like to use this brush now to sort of like press it in, and it actually works so well. So even if you know, think that the foundation, this Sublimage foundation from Chanel is expensive, it's $241. It comes with this brush. It's actually a pretty good deal. This brush it's surprisingly good. I can't stand how white my face is, so I'm gonna take this Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in the color Stonestreet. This is rather old, but it is such a beautiful color, and I'm just gonna use that all over my face just to, I don't know, change up this whiteness. It's not that I don't like being fair, but I think this is a little much. I didn't buy any eyeshadows from Surratt Beauty because I do have quite a bit, and I do have this Addiction Tokyo line that I got from Japan when I was there. And you know, if you look at it, it's quite it's kind of similar. It's got that same kind of look, right? And even the pans are pretty similar. You know, this quite squarish, slurry kind of formula. So very soft, very nice. That's what I've got on my eyes today. So then I did buy their eyeliner. So this is the Autographic eyeliner. It's Brune Rich, probably a brown color because I'm into these brownie tones. So this is what it looks like. It's like a little pen, and it comes with a cartridge. So let me just see. This is my first time looking at it. So I think I need to put the cartridge inside. Is that right? Okay, yeah, so you can see there's like a felt, like it's brand new. So what do I do? Do I push it in? I think I push it in. Let me just see.
5 hours later.
Oh, yes! Push it in! As you know, I don't use this kind of pens. That was rather intense. I thought I was going to spoil it. Oh, okay, yeah, I can see like the ink is now moving up the nozzle. Yep. I can see it. It's turning a little brown. Oh, it's really pretty. So, ooh, nice, very nice. Love the color. Is it super unique, the color? No, but it's alright. Let's give this a go. That was pretty easy. Oh, that's really nice. Wow, I got a really nice wing. You know, I'm really into my Heroin Make eyeliner, which is super cheap, and you know, it'll still give me a nice wing, but this was pretty fun as well. It's very light, not too intense. Let me do the other eye. I like how the tip is soft, but it's soft, but it's got a good control. It's not like wobbly, even though it's soft. So if your hands are not too shaky, they're a little shaky but not too shaky, you still can get pretty good control. I can get really close to the lash line. Oh, I like this pen. Oh my gosh, I do like it. That is a pretty wing. This is how I like to do my wing eyeliner. Very soft, like a little bit at the tip, then really close to the lash line. And I achieved it with this artist pen. So this is the Autographic Eyeliner, Liner Graphic from Surratt. It is a, yeah, so now I'm curious to know if this will last. You know, some of these ink cartridges, they dry up pretty quickly. I want to do the blush. So I do have one Surratt blush. This is the color Cherub. It's a really, really pretty shimmery pink. I've had this for quite a while. I still keep it. I don't know how long it has been with me. Anyway, I got two other colors. I got the color, this one is called Griselle. I believe this is the color that's usually used for contouring. Yep, this is the color that's usually used for a little bit of contouring. And then I got a blush, another blush, which is really bright pink. So I'm going to use this contour brush to just like carve out my cheeks a little bit, because as you can see, it's a little puffy. So I'm going to use this same brush. Let me clean it up. And I'm going to use this to give myself, oh, it's quite dusty, isn't it? Just add the shade here, this side. Okay, we'll just do a little bit. You see that little bit of dimension there? Bit of shading. Maybe down the jawline a little bit here. That's a nice color. Let's see what it looks like as you and I sort of swatch it. You see it's got quite a bit of gray, almost a pinky gray tone. It's a really pretty contouring shade. It's not too cool tone that it will look a bit too sickly. It's actually quite a nice tone against the skin. So it does, yeah, I think it's neutral, leaning on the cool side, but still very nice as a contour shade. So let me show you what Cherub looks like. It's more of a warmer tone, and then I got this really bright pink one. So let me use this Cherub, which is my older shade, and I did pick up a brush from Surratt. I picked up two. However, one of them is more for concealing work, like a little bit under the eye, which I'm not using today, so we'll use it in another video. But then I got the blush brush, which is the artist sculpting brush, and these were, look at the packaging, it's really nice. So let me take it out. But oh my gosh, it's so soft. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's squirrel hair. Is it coming out? Oh no, it's not. Oh wait, okay, there's a few stray strands coming out, but overall it's still okay. It's super soft. So let me use this one with my first shade, and it's picking up the powder perfectly. I love their blushes, which is why I didn't mind getting a few more. Let me dust that up a bit. It's really pretty. So I'm going to put it on one cheek. Ooh. Wow, that feels so good. This brush is like a nice firm brush, but it's so soft against the skin, and now it's blending out that blush perfectly. So that's the blush on this side. I'm going to try the other. So this is more of a shimmer blush, whereas this one is called Tumefa. I'm gonna butcher that. This is like a pinky blush. Let me do the other one. So the other one is a little warmer. This is the second blush, my first blush, which is the Cherub, which is a beautiful color because it's a little bit more rosy and it's a little bit warmer. And once you blend it out, it's such a pretty color on the skin. So if you're looking to try one, I do actually recommend the Cherub. This Barbie pink one, I don't know what got into me. I just looked at it, I was like, that's pretty cool. Let's give that a go. Okay, so let's try this out. Whoa. Let me dust a little bit on back of my hand so that we can blend it out a little bit, and then let's do it on this cheek. Can I just say a little bit goes a long way it gives a really pretty flush, like a really bright, you know, if this is like a summer day for you, or like Singapore, it's always summer, it's really hot. It's a very bright cheek look. Instantly brightens up the face. Oh, I love it. I love it. A little bit on my nose, a little bit on my chin. I wonder if it's showing up on camera. I can't tell. I can't tell because I'm only using one ring light, but I feel like you can see it. It's slightly, this one is like more shimmery, a little bit more rosy, whereas this is like a bright pink. Oh, that's so pretty. This one, I say go light-handed, don't go cray-cray on this. Whereas the Surratt, they're all really pigmented. So the Surratt one is also pigmented. I actually really like the way the containers are. They go small, they're plastic, they're light, good to travel with. So yeah, I'm glad I got the 3. Now I have one more item, and I kind of forgot about this, but yes, I have one more item. This is the Lip Slick, I think that's how you pronounce it. Lip Slick, and it's a lip color. Comes in this really pretty packaging. It's one of those lipsticks that once you turn up, I believe you can't turn down. So twist up like that as much as you need, and then use, which I think it's more hygienic. Okay, I do have a little bit of lip balm, but let's just go over it. So if you see cracks, that's my lips, because like I said earlier, I've been sick. I'm still sickish, and yeah, nothing can help. All right, no lip balm can help my lips right now. But this Lip Slick is such a nice formula. Shu Uemura used to do this. I mean, no, Shu Uemura. I think Clé de Peau used to do this. I can't remember right now. I used to have like lipsticks Japanese lipsticks that used to do this kind of twist up mechanism. Sukyu used to do it, Clé de Peau, that's a few. So this is the color, Heaven, H-E-V-Y-N, Heaven, very pretty, rosy mauve color. And that is the last item that I got from this little Surratt haul. Everything turned out to be like winners. The foundation is also really nice, even though the shade is not right for me right now. But if you are interested, they have a lot of shades. I think like 20 shades. And maybe if I buy a darker shade, I mix it, I could work. But you know, I won't use the darker shade very often. However, I would love to hear what you say. You know, what do I try to pick like the darkest and then use that as a tool for all my other foundations? That might be something I could consider. But anyway, everything is great. I actually really like the eyeliner. I think this is something that I would consider buying on a regular basis. Maybe just buy the cartridge, and if I need to once in a while change up the tip. But I wanted to see how long this would last, because it's not that I put eye makeup every single day, so I want to see how long, you know, this would last without me using it, how long it will dry up. But anyway, yeah, if you enjoyed today's little get ready with me on Surratt makeup, please do give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell as well. Otherwise, everyone, please take care, stay safe, and I will see you in my next video.